Dun, 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 dun. I know I did that at the beginning. I should do that now. On the Devil Fruit site, 183 reviews, 66%. That's right, it is a fresh one. It isn't as thrilling as earlier adventures, well duh, but the nostalgic rush of seeing Harrison Ford back in action helps Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny find a few final bits of cinematic treasure. So that's the consensus right there when it comes to the critics. So let's see what some of these people are saying. Let's start off with Richard Roper, who gave it a not so great review. The main plot line is creaky, corny, and contrived, and the final action twist lands the story in such disastrous B-movie territory that not even Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones can rescue it from collapsing in a dust heap of mediocrity. Ouch! Mr. Roper, my God. Ford still wears the character's signature fedora like nobody's business, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge's new Helena Shaw brings refreshing vigor and roguish attitude to a throwback story that feels both wildly bizarre and way too safe. Way too safe. It approves as it continues, or maybe I just surrendered, yielding to the movie's disposable pleasures, its yearning to entertain you, Mangold's old school classism, and of course, Ford. That's somebody from the New York Times right there. Given the overtones of finality, the Dial of Destiny doesn't feel like the landmark cultural moment it wants to be. Still, it's a slick piece of entertainment that earns our goodwill by respecting the Raiders' legacy and maintaining a high level of craft. Right there from Newsday. Let's look at another bad one right here. I realize, this is from Baltimore Magazine, Max Weiss. I realize, as I describe this, that it all sounds kind of good. The problem is, I'm describing the best parts. Dial of Destiny was the barest thread of a storyline on which to hang its many elaborate action sequences. So she didn't like the story, but liked the action sequences. Okay, well that's good. Dun, 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 dun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking for, as long as it's better than Crystal Skull. I should give that movie another chance. Maybe I will. I've seen the first 3 Indiana Jones movies so many times. I've only seen Crystal Skull like twice. Just because it was just like whatever when it came to that. But let's look at the box office. Box office projections. Box office Indiana Jones 5 to Lasso. 65 million opening. A decent start, except for its huge $295 million budget. Decent? Okay. So it says right here, the 5th and final adventure to star Harrison Ford as a legendary globe-trotting explorer is targeting at least $65 million, of course, in the domestic box office. And then when it comes to aiming for a more global, it could add another 80 in the global start at $145 million to $150 million. All right. So not the best, but we'll see. These projections are weird. When it came to The Flash, I thought, the projections, they've been off. They were off with Across the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse made more. When it came to The Flash, it went the opposite direction, sadly. When it comes to Indiana Jones, who knows?